Good evening, guys. Welcome to a brand new show called The Disney Life, where you never know what magical stuff is going to happen, but it'll all be surrounding
Never know
Disney.
magical stuff is going to.
Okay, who's got their thing loud up?
It was me. Sorry.
But first, I want to say it's good to have you back
Hi,
on,
Mike.
Debbie. I am glad you made it home.
Yeah.
Um, and it was good to see you on Sunday as well as it was good to see Molly.
Yeah.
Um, obviously, welcome in Mike Beachman. Welcome in Mandy. Obviously, it's good to have my partner channel Richard on the show as well as our good Mama D. Now,
Yeah.
I do have to confirm something that can no longer be called hashtag fake. The trash cans are legitimately taller than Debbie. That's all I'm going to say.
Yep.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Trash cans are legitimately taller than Debbie.
okay.
Yeah, there was you probably missed it, Richard. There was a discussion, I think, on Pete's channel.
Oh,
Wanted to find out if
Yeah,
the trash can was taller than I am.
anybody that why? Yeah, what was that? About a week? That was about
Yeah, about
what,
a week
a
ago,
week or
probably,
two
yeah.
ago before you guys came down here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
okay.
About whether trash cans were whether she was the trash cans were taller than Debbie. But I will say this to add on to that, you've got the sweetest lady who has the biggest heart. Because you know what, Debbie, and this is coming from a friend. Sometimes the smallest packages had the biggest heart.
Hmm.
Well, thank
That's
you, Dave.
you. That
Thank
is
you,
you.
Dave.
David T, welcome in.
Hello,
Good to see
David
everybody.
T.
Welcome in Mike Beachman. Welcome to the Disney Life, a new show where we talk about everything Disney, but magical nuts.
I have a cousin that's 4'7".
Well, I'm a little shorter. I'm 4'5".
Oh, okay. Roughly about the
Hey,
same.
Debbie,
Yes.
if it makes you feel
2
any
inches.
better, you ought to see a picture of my dad's parents. Oh no, you try to picture that. You know how tall you are, Debbie.
Yes.
That's about how tall my grandmother was. Now,
Okay.
my grandfather, try to imagine this. 6'1".
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I've
Six
seen
one.
that before.
I mean, can you imagine her having to look up at
Well,
him?
it's like
but-
Jeff and Angela.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jeff
that's
and
true.
Angela.
And here's the thing. Here is the thing. You grandma had the fiery spirit too. I mean, she definitely. I'm not getting into that one, David T. I ain't getting into that one, David T.
Oh God.
Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy!
You better be careful because when she sees you, David T, she's liable to get you. I'm telling you now. Listen, she's still not trying to. Debbie's still not facing the fact that you and Mike are the ones that cause the trouble, and I'm the angel on these
Oh,
shows.
God.
I was protecting you, Richard. I was saying
Oh,
that
He
he
was even
was.
putting the fist up.
I definitely need to go up there now. Maybe I should try. Maybe I should live closer to Dave over here, so I could be his next door neighbor.
Well, you're trying to work your way out this way. I mean, it's going to
Yeah.
take time, but but yeah, it was a good time Sunday, and it was actually again, we're talking to Disney life. It
Yep.
was just that life was not life without being able to go to the Disney park
Yeah.
and streaming and being able to stream And we actually did, and the stream lasted about 4 hours.
Okay.
So we actually had a good long stream. My stream from what I started about around 1 o'clock, ended it at 5 so that I could get a good start on heading back, which
Okay.
was good because I got home by 9 and I still was able to get a decent night's sleep for getting up to go to work at 5 in the morning. So, but such is the life as a Disney creator. But and it's fun. I mean, when you're trying to do the stuff and create, you find out just how much magical you miss when you haven't had that magic in a long time. Especially, and we all go through, we all have our issues. I mean, obviously mine just seems to keep getting piled up and it doesn't go away for some reason.
Yeah.
That means that you're in store for something really, really fantastic to happen to you.
Well, it did. It did.
Yeah.
The hugs that I got from you and Debbie are something that I'll be able to cherish for the rest of my life.
Okay.
I mean, to see the look on you and Molly's face was priceless.
He likes,
hoping.
Yeah.
Actually,
he likes smiles.
Exactly. Kevin Theme Park Adventure, welcome in, buddy.
Hi,
Welcome
Kevin.
in. And again, and the good thing is I'm hoping to be able to meet Molly in Toledo.
Okay.
He's over at Cleveland, which is probably going westward. I would say it would be like going from Cleveland to Toledo is probably going similar to me going from Lake City to Orlando.
Yeah.
Now I could be wrong. I'd have to ask Molly for sure, but I'm guessing it would be a 2.5 to 3 hour drive, maybe. But anyways, so how are you doing, Debbie? How are you recuperating from the trip?
Okay, yeah.
I mean, you guys had a blast, and let's face it, the Magical Night of Hope.
Yeah.
That was great.
That was outright something else in itself.
It was wonderful. It was absolutely, they outdid themselves this year. Last year was great. This year was even better.
And next year will be superb because I'll be there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was great. I was able to get, hi, Kelly.
Oh, hello, Kelly.
We need Kelly in here. Kelly, are you working?
Come on in here.
Hi,
We
Kelly.
want more people.
We want a party in here.
Yeah, exactly. We want a big party tonight.
She's probably working, unfortunately.
She probably is.
Yeah.
She's in Arizona, so she's probably still at work.
Well, she could be. Yeah.
But see, she's officially changed her name. It's now just Kelly in the Parks.
Yep.
In fact, I have to call you Kelly. But it was the Magical Night of Hope was just amazing. The whole weekend was really great. A few challenges here and there with the wheelchair, with the scooter. The only problem I do have, and I'm going to talk to the hotel about it.
It sure does, Kelly. But hi, Kelly. Good to see you. We'll get you when you don't work on a Saturday and you're not in the parks on a Saturday. We'll get you on a cafe chat.
Yeah.
He said to call her.
Yeah.
Dave, whenever you get one of those late nights, she might be able to join because you do those around 9 to 10. That's about 7 to 8 to her.
That is true. And I'll probably.
Yep.
Saturday nights, I'll probably go back to the cafe chat again at 10:30 because it's just too. Trying to do it in the afternoon, everybody's just
either working or helping someone else out.
We've had good turnouts on Saturday nights, even though Dad Builds goes. That's why I push it later. And since I know Debbie's like me and an insomniac, we don't care if we stay up till 1 or 2 in the morning.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
Um,
But like I said, I had a wonderful time. The only problem I had was I need to have someone with me unless I get one of those handicap rooms because the door's extremely heavy and they don't stay open. So I have to. They got a mobile, but I had to get off the scooter in order to manipulate the scooter to get into the room.
Okay.
oh, well,
So
hopefully,
That's a problem.
that became a little bit of a challenge for me.
Yeah.
well, you know what? But see, now you know it. So now for next year, you'll know you'll have to figure out for like the Baltimore trip and
Yeah.
Magical
Yeah.
Night of Hope next year. You'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see your face, Dave, please. I don't want to see your
Hey,
head.
Ken, I am Mr. Wilson. I am Mr.
No,
Wilson.
Mr.
No,
Wilson.
we don't want
All
Dave
you
to
get
turn
see
into
is my
having.
eyes.
No, Dave Wilson. There's no Dave Wilson. Just
Yeah.
I am Mr. Wilson from Home Improvement. All you get to see is my eyes.
thank you.
Yeah, I don't know.
Now there's a lot of Mr. Wilsons.
You got Mr. and Mrs. Wilson.
You're Mr. and Mrs. Wilson, yes.
Well, I'm working on the Mrs. Wilson part, but
Hi, Jonathan.
Jonathan, welcome in. It's from our neighbors from the park. Anyway, so it's been, and here's the thing, and we're talking Disney.
Yeah.
Obviously, my big thing is for this week. It's the maiden voyage of the Treasure.
Yes, that was a big high point. Yeah.
It actually leaves in 2 days. So I
Yep.
mean,
Some people have done pretty good reviews on it already.
yeah, most of everybody seems to like it. I mean,
Yep.
Some of the reviews that I've seen out of Resort TV One, they did it. And
Yep.
I know there's been, and I haven't checked out Paging Mr. Morals yet.
Yep.
I don't know if
Paging
he's
Mr.
done
Mao
anything.
did some. He's already posted some, really.
Yeah, so I mean,
He's in the middle of.
I need to go check out his reviews.
Yep.
Um,
And then
obviously,
there's also what was his name? Big Fat Panda with what's that crew? They did yeah.
Jonathan, Mr. Wilson does things. He gives them advice. He just keeps his
Oh
eyes.
jeez.
He just keeps the only thing you get to see of him is hear his voice and see his eyes. That's it. Only once did you ever really get to see Mr. Wilson.
And that was the end.
And I think that was a blooper when they filmed it.
No, I think they meant to do that. I believe.
I don't know because you only got to see him once, and it was only part. It was very little through the fence.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that it's so. You have to really plan those trips, the Disney trips, for like around this time of the year. You really have to plan it well because it's wonderful to see everybody in the parks, but at the same time, it's so crowded.
Yeah. The Christmas time is the most crowded time of the year.
I don't think it's too chaotic, and I don't think they worked it out properly.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
I kind of agree.
They need to figure out the path of the way people are moving the crowds because I don't think they have that down.
Oh, you mean the park? You mean the
park,
cast,
especially
the park
Epcot.
hasn't figured out.
Especially Epcot, and they need more lights.
Yeah.
They definitely need to have more lights in because it was very, very dark.
Oh,
And very hard to see.
I can
And
see.
and I agree with that because even when it's not the holiday seasons, you go into certain parts of the parks after a certain time.
Right.
It is. There are areas that are lowly lit dark.
Yes.
Now, and some
Notorious
of
is
it's meant to be that way, some of it's meant to be that way.
Meant to be that way, yeah.
But on the other hand, they still have to be careful because people, you know.
Yep.
So.
A lot of Animal Kingdom is really dark at nighttime. If you've done that,
Well, this is why they don't really keep Animal Kingdom open at nighttime. Is because of that.
yeah.
Yeah.
I got to ride it at nighttime. It was almost nothing out there,
Yeah,
but
yeah, it's nice. Did you see that? We had 43 people on Jet Safari.
Oh, very cool. I didn't get to see that.
Well, we had actually split into a couple, two
buses.
Yeah, I saw that picture around
it was
You should have watched Dad builds last night. He was showing pictures on the review, and
I'll have to rewatch that.
They were like in two. They had to split them up, so they were like in two different.
Most of us were in
one. You couldn't
the
even tell where
leftovers were in
Debbie
the
was.
second one.
Yep.
Debbie got swallowed up into people. You couldn't even tell where she was in the first vehicle.
Yep.
And the old said when I got on, they go, someone hold Debbie so she doesn't fall out.
Did they really? Serious?
Yes.
Oh
Yes.
boy.
Yes.
Were you along the edge or on the corner?
I was on the edge.
They should have put you towards the center so they could corral you.
It was so funny. It was. So
I
funny.
bet it was. I bet it was fun though.
Again, no, you guys. It sounds like you guys, listening to Dad builds last night and Steve and all those boys. I mean, obviously, some people went home early after Magical Night of Hope and left early Sunday morning. Obviously, a lot of good things happened. Obviously, Paul and Stephanie got engaged. So
Paul got engaged.
I got to meet. I mean, actually, for the first time, I got to meet Preston. He's quite a young man.
Yes.
I didn't get to talk to him, but I did get to say hi to him. I actually got to shake and say hi to Corey. That was cool.
Very cool.
I do like Corey actually was at the meetup.
Yes.
Yep.
At the 1:00 meetup on. He actually his family was in Epcot, but he took time to step over the boardwalk.
Yes. And
that was pretty cool.
Very cool.
And again, I'm going to encourage anybody that watches the replay of this stream, go catch the Magical Night of Hope. The whole thing was magical from night, but I'm telling you, and I agree with a lot of people. I'm sorry, but the highlight of me, I know a lot of people say it was Corey singing the Mary song, but honestly, to me, it was when Corey was singing with his daughter Lucy.
Yes. Yes.
And your eyes could not help it but cry because she did such a good job. And you could see the look on Corey's face and how proud he was. Yeah. I mean, that's a father, and hats off to Corey. I mean, wow. There were so many tears. I don't know who kept cutting onions, but they need to stop cutting the freaking onions on that.
That was beautiful.
I was getting so much in my eyes. It wasn't tears. It was just something in my eyes. I mean, that was
Yep.
Yeah. That was beautiful. And I got 3 things. I won 3 things from the auction.
Very cool.
Do tell, Debbie.
I should hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I'll tell you what, while you're getting that, I'm going to, because she won some things, and for the first time in a long time, I was able to, everybody knows I love my pins, and I'll show Debbie. Okay, I'm going to make myself big for a minute there, Richard.
You're good.
So you guys can see it a little bit better.
Yeah.
Now you would have to tell me. We were talking about this the other night, Richard. I don't know if you can tell. Is that one of the ones you were talking about? That's from that.
It's not the same one as I thought it was.
No, but I do like it. I mean, I
Yeah.
love the
It
design
was
of
a
it.
beautiful
It's really
pin.
beautiful. And now here's where Mike is going to be sad because he'll love this.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, Mike, you weren't on the show to see it.
Yeah, that is an epic pin.
Yep.
You know he'll want you to send that to him, right, as a
Man,
present?
if I wasn't so money controlling, I could have easily dropped about $200 on pins that I wanted
Oh, okay.
because there was so many good pins. It was unbelievable. But
Yeah.
to be able to bring home a couple of pins from the trip and have a good stream and got to meet a lot of good people from the community. It's Sunday got toppled. It was awesome. I mean, if I had the money, there was a lot of things I would have loved to have been. Next year, I'm saving up the money for the big ones to do a stream with Josh and Jenna.
Okay.
I'm gonna smack everybody in the. Everybody might think I'm crazy. They won't. Nobody will stand a chance for it. So I'm putting the word out now. You won't know how much I'm bringing, but the guns are coming. They're coming blazing.
Oh, boy.
Oh, that's ear.
The ears and eyes and ears. Little magazine, 20 years.
Yeah.
Nice.
And Lion King.
Oh.
Wow.
And I got the passcode, the passports, whatever they're called, for each of the YouTubers. That I think I forgot who made this up. Is it Mark Langenkamp? I can't remember. But it has all the different ones.
Okay.
Oh, sweet. That is pretty cool, Debbie.
Yeah.
Yep, I got that.
I mean, and it was a. Oh, now Richard, we gotta see if Richard has something to show. He usually finds something that he hasn't shown us.
Well, that's what I won at the auction.
And that was. And here's the thing. I mean, and you know the good thing about it. Well, you were in Dad Build stream last night. It's nice to hear that they've almost raised the 70,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guys, please, if you haven't donated and you know about Give the Kids the World, I encourage you to please go check out the link to Give the Kids the World, especially do it through Corey's page, and try to donate. It helps them. As the last I knew, they were able to help about 8 to 8.5 families at that point, because of the amount of money it takes. And I don't know what it costs now. I do know that when I started doing streams for Give the Kids the World, for a average family of 4, it would run like $6,500. He done zipping something, so he's got something to show us. I think the only other one going live tonight is this and that.
Yeah.
And then I don't know. Is he doing his insomnia tonight, or is he taking the night off?
I honestly don't know. Frankly,
I hope he's getting rest because I know. I mean, he came home on Monday and still ended up doing that football game. I didn't think he would end up.
Yeah, I was still traveling, so I couldn't do it.
Oh, we know. Well, you were around. We were thinking about you. what he's doing, but he's making a whole. But yeah, I mean, this is what this is going to be a lot about, guys. We're going to be talking about the impact of Disney on all our lives. And it could be talking about Disney cruises. It's just going to be a whole impact on and hopefully we can get different guests to come on. Okay, what do you got to show us, Richard? We know you were moving something around. You always usually have something that you found at the gift store to show us. Oh my!
Oh my God, oh my God, Remy.
Oh, where did you get her? Is that one of the ones from D23?
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
With the snake.
Oh, the snake's got to go. Me and snakes don't mix.
Well, the snake was in the movie too. It just didn't speak.
Well, the snake needs to go because I didn't like it, movie or no movie.
Still, it's Mama.
But that is pretty cool. I like that. That is pretty cool, Mama Odie.
I love
Mama
that.
Odie, yes.
That's so cool.
She has a ring on her finger. Very cool. I like
is
that.
almost big as her fingers.
Yeah. Let's see if I can find this. Those weren't that good. Okay. Well,
Yeah. So I mean, and I'm looking forward to. I'm at this point. I'm looking forward to things starting to get back to normal, to where I can start doing things, because I know from Baltimore to the Magical Night of Hope, there's going to be a few impacts, and I'm hoping the impacts start with if I can get the website up and running. He's looking for something. But anyway, so how was your travel home, Debbie?
It was okay.
Because I know when I last saw you, and I saw one of your messages. You said you were waiting for a ride to pick you up at the airport.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Uber. That was the one thing I don't like when I come home late at night, especially on a Monday, because the Uber drivers even though they're in there by the airport, but they can't stop, so they have to keep going around and around. So it could take up about an hour before you get picked up, and then it's very hard to see exactly where they're at.
Yeah.
Especially if they have a dark color car and they want to see what their license plate is, and but it was either Monday morning. It was either 5:30 in the morning flight or an 8:30 at night flight. So I said, "Well, I'm not doing the 5:30 in the morning flight, because then I had to get there in the middle of the night to the airport."
Yeah. Sooner or later, it'll be a short jaunt to get an Uber to the Bright Line. That's what people are going to start to do probably once that opens up.
Right. Yeah. But
and that's at Universal. So that's like what? That's a 5-minute drive, and then you'll get to have a Bright Line all the way to the airport.
Yeah, that's what I need. Yeah. But I needed to have someone come pick up park hoppers to pick up my scooter, and I wasn't going to have them do that in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Now here. Oh, what do you got now? Oh,
he's watching.
Oh, now you're gonna make Mike jealous, because
I already know who I should give this to already. So.
Oh yeah.
Tina.
Tina, she's always watching.
He's missing all this good stuff.
Yep. And then I can't can't stop looking at my pins. So this was one of them I got from most recent Disney cruise ship.
Very
Oh,
nice.
He's at the buffet in the background.
Okay.
He's carrying food
Goofy.
to his table.
Goofy,
Nice.
yeah.
Goofy is,
Yeah, that
yeah.
is
Very
nice.
nice.
And then I'll show this one too. He has a
that's
tail
cute.
animal.
That's cute.
It's really cute. Yeah,
I
he
like
has
that one. I like
pink
that.
fuzzy slippers. And then the last two is I love this one.
Oh,
Just
real. I like
intricate.
that.
Oh,
Yes.
Look
Oh, I
how big.
love that.
You know what this is from. This is the Walt Disney Museum, Marceline.
Wow.
That's it. We got to. You know what? We need to get a trip. That would be a trip for a whole bunch of us Disney creators.
Yes.
I want
I
to
would
plan
love
it out.
that.
I want to plan that out.
They'll
Now,
wonder
if that's
what the
going to
world
happen,
is going
Dave,
on.
we need to invite people that's never been there for one, and number
I've never been
two,
there.
I want them to be like amazed. So I'm thinking, go big or go home. I'm wondering if we could try to get Pete to come with us.
I don't know.
It'd be hard, but he
I
might.
bet we can talk Kelly into coming.
Kelly could come, yeah. And then I have a nice little punny pin. That is what the
Is that the one?
That's
that
what
everybody keeps
Disney's
talking
barn
about
looks
when you
like.
sign your name?
Yeah, that's the barn you can ink and write your autograph on the inside of it. The whole thing, every
what I
inch of
wanna
it is
do. I
already
wanna
covered
go to
by
the barn
artwork,
and
by
sign your name.
autographs all over.
That would be
They
cool.
move
You
out
go to the
one
barn and
chair.
leave your
Yeah.
name.
They move out one chair and sometimes pieces of wood to replace them with new wood, and the autographed wood goes into the museum for others to look at.
Oh, well, see, we'll live on your signature. Will live on forever.
They'll live on forever. It's going to be in Walt Disney Museum. When we went there, half of it was getting renovated. They're in the works right now of they almost have enough money. I believe they're only like $2,000 to $3,000 off, but they almost have enough money that they are gonna. Marceline does not have a train station. The train doesn't stop at Marceline, but it runs through it. So what they're doing is they're making a train station for people to get off at in Marceline.
Oh, so they're going to try to create a train station for them to.
They're talking with the companies that go through there. Yeah,
that would be cool if they could do that. I mean,
hopefully. Now, you got to remember where the museum is. That is where Walt Disney came in on with the train to Marceline, because he was born in Kansas City.
Correct.
And he came in on train. That he always said the rest of his life that started his love for trains, because that is always one of his big memories is when he first went to Marceline. So hopefully they can reimagine it, maybe make a bigger Marceline museum, and then keep the old train station is what they're hoping. And then that it's already kind of built for it, you know.
Well, that would be cool.
From 40 years ago.
Upgrade it just enough so that the train can actually stop at the old station.
That's what they want to do.
That would be awesome.
And then if that happens, they are in consideration. They already bought up the land. They have all of the land that was
he was
Walt
born
Disney's
in Chicago,
old land.
But his father moved to Kansas.
Yeah, he was born in Chicago.
He was
moved to Kansas City. Moved to Marceline.
Kansas City.
What?
He was young when they moved to Kansas City.
Yes, he was. And I also got a picture of his house in Kansas City. He was only 3, I think, roughly.
Can't remember what his age was.
Yeah.
I just know he was young when he moved to Kansas City.
Yep, but I have a picture of both of the houses.
Hey! Hello, Jeannie.
Hello. But I'm glad I got to do. I'm glad I got to do the Walt Disney pilgrimage at one time this year. That was my
Right.
highlight. Marceline. Nothing. Going to Disney World. Yep. Nope. Doesn't even compare to it. It's so much magical there. I'm sorry, but
Well, here's the thing, and you
it's
can't
where
take
it
it away.
all
The parks
started.
are magical. Parks are magical because Walt had a finger in all that.
Yes.
It's a different type of magical because now you're looking at the personal life behind the man
Yep.
who brought the magic to us through the movies, through the parks,
Yep.
Yep. Everything.
And how that man thought of Main Street USA.
Okay, Jonathan, have a good dinner, buddy.
When I went, as of 2015, Marceline has is named the same street as in Disneyland, Disney World, and Marceline. So it's hometown USA.
Hometown you. Oh boy. Now here would be our problem for Marceline because I also know and I know I read a little bit on Marceline. They only have so many spots for people to stay. The problem is if we did an invasion of Disney creators, they might have to build more hotels.
Yeah, that's true. What they did for the 100th anniversary, if you look it up, yes, the 100th anniversary of Walt Disney was in Marceline. What they did was they hired out different hotels from surrounding cities. That way they could book it up for them, kind of. So going into the other cities, there's one about 3 miles west. There's another one about 8 miles north.
Not bad. Yeah, they would.
Yeah, it's not bad. The cities are not really that far apart on that one.
Yeah, because
at least for 5 cities, and then after that,
you don't want to mess up that hometown.
100 miles both direction.
That's what Marceline's about.
Yeah,
it's about
small
that
town,
small feeling, and
hometown, small town.
You really don't want to really change it too much.
No.
I mean, because the last I looked, and we had talked about it, weren't they working on the theater in Marceline and trying to get that rigged up?
They still have the website up and going. For anyone that wants to try to donate to it, please do. They still have the website up and going. It is the Walt Disney Marceline Museum. Not museum. Walt Disney Marceline Theater.
And the thing of it is, the last time you went by there when you did the stream, it actually looked like it had the original marquee on it still.
I think they keep having that one there, but they keep renovating it to make it new. So it's going to be the original one.
And here's the thing. I don't think they'll want to change it too much because if they're going to try to get it on the landmark,
you
cannot
and that's what it's already part of it. Yeah, it's already part of that. So they have to go by regulation.
You cannot change the mark of it, or it would affect the landmark.
You cannot change the aesthetics of it, but you can change what it kind of is on the inside. Because they have to make everything new.
I'm talking the outside. I'm talking about the aesthetics. Outside with the marquee, all that is still the same, it looks like.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
There you go. Thank you. Leave it to Jill. Always bringing in the information.
I think I was estimating about 3. I think I was pretty dang close when it was 4.
Yeah. Well, I knew he was young because I know he wasn't old enough to go into the army in World War I, but he served again. We all know he served in the Army Nurse Corps for Red Cross.
Yes, he did. And if you remember correctly, he was officially, I think, 14 when that happened. If I'm going through my head correctly.
I know he was young.
He was underage to go into the army, so he went into the Red Cross.
No, I want to think it was more like 16 or 17.
No, he was underage. He could not go in the army because they would not allow him because he was too young.
He is underage. They didn't take nobody in the army until they were 18 or older.
Oh, I thought it was 16 or older.
No,
No,
not back in World War
18.
One.
18.
18.
Okay.
It is now. Let me double check that.
Yeah, I don't
Military-wise,
remember what the age limit was.
let me check that out. Yeah, between 18 and 41 was the age for World War One.
Okay.
So when he was talking about being underage, he was only like, okay, so Joe got
2 years younger.
Okay, so we're all correct. We're all correct. He was 16, according to Joe. He was 16 when he went
Yeah.
and attempted to join the army, but
Yep.
you had to be the age of 18, which I know that's always been the standard of the army.
Okay.
Since the Civil War, the age has always been 18.
Okay. And then last Halloween, I got to go roughly last Halloween. I got to go on a Halloween on the high
Joe.
seas.
Leave it to Joe.
But look at
bring it
this
up.
pin. This is not a
Ooh.
Disney pin, I don't think. But look at it.
That's pretty
Shiny.
cool.
It's very big.
And where'd you get that from?
It was from a pin board that I found on Halloween on the high seas. So it had to have been Disney Magic, I think.
Oh,
So
well.
whenever you go onto a Disney cruise ship, you can walk around to the different staterooms, and if you know which ones to go to, they have pin boards.
Disney. Does it have
It
the
is from
market
Disney. Well,
pin?
no, it's not from Disney. I don't. It
Oh, it's
is from
something. It was
Disney.
a pin. Huh?
It's from Disney.
Yeah, I thought it was. It just
Yeah, it's just very, very big pin. It looks like it's very Halloweeny.
Yeah, and well, there's Mickey, so you know it's a Disney pin, and because you were
Yeah.
saying it wasn't, but then you said you got it on the treasure, so I'm like, it's got to be a Disney.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, cute. I
For
like
anyone
that.
that likes Mr. Simba himself,
I like that.
Drawn
I
on
love
a
this
pad,
pin.
That's cool. Oh, there you go.
Along
And then
with
this is when he went after
Yep.
his dream. 1923.
Yeah.
That's when actually that was pretty close to when they start Waltograms
Yep.
or Lapograms.
Yep. They started it before he moved. They were in his uncle's garage, if I remember correctly, when they first started for Waltograms.
Might be. It could.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, he started it not in
I know
Hollywood
he was
Studios.
in the barn at one point in time because
He moved to Hollywood Studios after we.
I thought he went to a barn after they lost the first studio.
I don't know.
I thought he had tried to start it out there, but then he couldn't sell anything and he wasn't making any money. And maybe he did. I'd have to reverse.
I don't know. Yeah,
because I
and then
know
look at how shiny this one is. I just love the glitter on him.
Oh, is that one of those lunchable munch whatever they call those things?
No, it's just Simba dressed up as like a Dole Whip, I think.
I can't understand those things that.
Well, it's food related. Come on. Oh, and then the one place I got to stay in last time I went to Disneyland. There you go.
But the question is, where was he at the time of that? And
thought.
Richard could be right, but I do know that eventually they couldn't sell any of it.
He started it in 1920, and then 1 year later moved to Hollywood Studios.
There you go. But then
So
I think
he had Lapograms for 1 year before he moved it over. Yeah.
But then he lost it after that because the bills, he just couldn't.
No, I don't think he ever lost Laugh-O-Grams. He just changed its name after a while. Walt Disney Productions. WDI, if I remember correctly. Walt Disney.
I thought they had to
I
shut
don't remember
down
what the
because
last
he
word was.
financially struggling before
WDI. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember him ever losing Laugh-O-Grams. He could have, but
because Laugh-O-Grams is where they created. Remember, that's where they actually started. What's his name? And he lost all that. They
well,
hadn't
he
called
only
themselves Walt
gave up
Disney
the
at
right.
that time.
He only gave up the rights to the character, not to his company.
No, but at that point in time, or maybe they did call it Walt Disney after that.
Yeah, I think he still
Before
survived.
all that happened, he might have.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I do know that they called it the Walt Disney. At that point, I think they called it the Walt Disney Brothers. Well, no, they called it Disney. I think because I don't know. It's such an interesting history. I gotta. What the Villas at Disneyland Hotel, sweet.
Villas at Disneyland Hotel.
Wow.
It's a beautiful pin. I got to stay there. This is the new tower that they put up in Disneyland at the Disneyland Hotel for GVC members.
There you go. That's what I was
there
thinking.
you go.
Yep, and that's what I was thinking because it was the Disney Brothers
Yep.
studio. And then
Yep.
when they started producing films, he wanted it the Walt Disney Company.
Yep. Walt Disney Imagineering. WDI. I finally remembered the last word.
Because at that point in time, that's when they lost. That's when they pretty much they were in that time frame. That's when they lost
Oswald.
Oswald.
Because Oswald the Rabbit.
Because in 1928, who came out? The mouse.
So.
And Mintz couldn't
also
touch
by that point, who got the rights to Oswald? Universal. If you look it up, he was the one who started Universal.
Who, Mintz?
Yeah.
Yeah, but even that, Mintz couldn't create nothing that could touch.
No, he started it. It grew from there.
Right.
But he was the one who started the Universal.
He started it, but even Mintz realized he couldn't touch. The mouse had become so popular in the shorts, and then they did the movies. Mintz just couldn't touch them.
Nope.
Hey, Jason Thibodeau. You know, I will give Walt one thing. When a guy stabs you in the back the way they did with Oswald and all that, yeah, he moved to.
Yeah. Yep.
Exactly, Jill.
Yeah.
Yep, we know that.
Yep. Mitts. Yep.
Hello, Jason. Welcome in, Jason Thibodeau. Well, if Jason's in here, Gloria won't be too far behind pretty soon. Oh, that's cool. Disney vacation.
It's just pins that you don't really get to see.
Nope. That's
I
cool.
love that one.
Yeah. I like a suitcase and how it has like the world logo on it. Stay magical year after year.
And there's one of our favorite people, Paul Ingle. There's a Paul Ingle sighting in the house.
Man.
Hey, Paul. How's Stephanie? I know she's probably working. Tell her go Flames. Tell her she's got to be on her feet because I think the Flames play Friday. I think they played their bowl game on Friday.
I always love this pin too.
Yeah. Oh, that is a good pin. Dumbo.
Yep.
Dumbo. See, there's Gloria. Welcome in, Gloria.
This is a luggage case too, if you look at it closely.
Well, what are you doing packing Dumbo in it? Don't you know that elephant is too big to be fitting in?
It can fly.
We know Debbie can fit in the luggage.
This luggage can fly. It can fly. It can fly.
Oh, I can just see what's going to happen when Debbie gets me next time around.
Oh gosh.
Oh,
then-
you just wait, mister.
And then I'll go into one of my cutest pins of all time.
Oh,
I always love
lady.
this set. I want to collect the whole thing. Sleeping dogs or sleeping pets.
Yes, but I like that. That's Lady.
Yep.
I always did love Lady and the Tramp.
Yep.
That was
a really
to me.
cute
That's
one.
one of the good. That's one of the best movies that was. But then I also like Fox and the Hound. The Fox and the Hound is good too. Always.
I liked Lady and the Tramp. I think they made it kind of worse when they tried to do a live action of it.
I don't.
At one time.
He wants to go to the Bahamas for the bowl game. Yeah, I think it is in the bowl game. I believe, if I'm correct, I think Liberty faces Buffalo.
Oh.
If I'm right. But yeah, I like the Lady and the Tramp. That movie's always been something special about the movie Lady and the Tramp.
Yeah.
Especially the spaghetti scene.
Oh yes.
I want to know. Actually, that's a question for Paul and Stephanie. Have they tried the spaghetti scene?
Oh. Well, you could. They have the restaurant at Disney World.
Still loves the
Yes.
fact that I'm the Siamese twin. If I had a Siamese twin, I would too. Then we could. Then
I
I
am
could.
Siamese.
Then I really could. I mean,
Ba-dum, bum,
oh wait,
bum.
we already got Siamese cats, Mike and Richard.
Oh boy.
they do the cutoff.
We don't even look the same.
Actually, I had a Siamese cat when I was growing up.
Okay.
Oh, Paul! Oh my goodness! Did you see what Paul said to what I was saying?
Okay.
But you know what? I'm happy for them guys. They make a good couple, and you know, I really am. And I do know, Paul. When you guys come down here, I do look forward to meeting you and Stephanie, for sure.
Yeah, I'm so sorry I missed seeing Stephanie, Paul. I got to see you briefly, but I didn't get to see Stephanie. I'm so
Paul was
bummed.
the one that encouraged me to come on down. I was debating on whether
Okay.
he
You should have, Dave. You need to meet up with people.
his exact words was, I said, I'll think about it and I'll try to get over there. And he put, what did he post into my? In fact, he posted it into my chat. He said, "No try, just do," from Adidas.
Ooh.
Oh, the genie! Oh, I love the genie, especially. I'm sorry, but to me, Robin Williams was the best genie.
Yeah, he was.
He was the best genie because of his personality. I've always liked him as Mork. I always liked him from Mork and Mindy as
Yes.
Mork.
Yep. Don't get me wrong. If you want to see a more modern one, the other one is a little bit better if you like the genie better, because the genie is the main character in that, in my opinion.
Yeah, well, my thing is it's because of the actor.
Yeah, it's fine.
I grew up on watching Mork and Mindy and Happy Days and Jill said she had a 19-pound Siamese named Mocha.
You know what? I always loved Robin Williams and all the different Disney movies he did.
Statement, Debbie.
Dave, do you know what other movie other than Aladdin that Robin Williams was in that was a Disney movie?
I know he did some. I know he did one or two others, and I'm trying to think.
Here's a hint. It's one of Mike's favorite movies. Disney.
No, Starbucks doesn't count either.
No. Well,
Flubber.
did.
There you go. That's it, Jeannie. Thank you. Jeannie said it. Flubber.
Flubber is one of them. Though that's not the one I was thinking of, but that's fine. You can go with that one.
Flubber was good too.
It was great. I loved
I'm not
Flubber.
saying
Yeah.
I'm going to say it wasn't one of his best movies, but it was still pretty darn good.
Hook.
Hook. Oh,
Peter Pan number
you're right.
2.
That was
Hook.
just on. Mike needs it addressed. Oh, Mike, don't encourage him, Jeannie.
Hook. It's one of my favorite movies of him, because on that movie they allowed him to improv other than have him tell script. Same with Aladdin, but I think he did a little bit better in that movie. Hook. Yeah. And he was not. Yes, he was Peter Pan. But remember, Peter Pan at that time was older. It was the dad that was Peter Pan, not the son and daughter.
Believe it or not, I'm opposite of that. I actually thought he did a better job in Flubber than he did Hook.
It's true. I know.
I
still count it as a Disney movie.
Something about that movie Hook. There was something about that movie Hook. I just wasn't.
I know, Jeannie, but I still count that as a Disney movie. Come on.
Miss Doubtfire. Now, Doubtfire was good. Now, that wasn't a Disney one. That was
not. Okay, we can go talk about Robin Williams in general. That's fine.
Yeah, I mean,
he's done a bunch of movies.
Most of Robin. I actually, one of the best movies I ever seen him in. What the name was that movie where he was becoming a doctor? And a girl died? I'm trying to think of what movie that was.
Not Jack.
Yeah, but he was good in Jack too.
Yeah, Jack. There's a second word to it. I just don't remember what it was called.
Yeah, but I'm trying to think of that. What was the name of that movie?
Yes,
he was a character.
Bill has a very good point. He was very good at Teddy Roosevelt in the night at the museum. Very good.
Oh yeah, he was pretty cool as Teddy Roosevelt.
I love that.
Yes, here's the one I was thinking of.
That
one.
Patch Adams.
You never really saw him play serious parts. But
yes, he did. Dead Poets Society.
He was very good in Good Morning Vietnam too.
And,
yes, he was. Good Morning Vietnam.
I loved him in Dead Poets Society. That was like one of my favorite movies of him.
Yep, Dead Poets Society,
good.
That
was one of the movies I didn't particularly care for. Dead Poets Society.
Oh, I loved it. Patch Adams is what you're talking about, Dave.
Yes, we seen that.
Yeah, that girl saw that. But that was the one to me, because you never really saw the serious side of him. But Patch Adams is the one time after that girl died, did he actually, Dave Stragan, did he come in? Oh, yep. There he is. Hey, Dave Stragan.
Hello.
Oh, we're getting all the cool club. Where's Kelly when we need her? She still needs to be in here. I know she's
probably working.
She's still working. Yeah, she will be until so everyone usually gets off around 6, so 2 hours. Hour and a half.
Unless she works overtime.
Hour and a half unless she works overtime. Yeah.
Don't worry, don't mention overtime to me. That was yesterday.
I'm so sorry, Dave. I remember those days. Trust me.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I used to do that every single day.
Just think, Dave, you're trying to make it so you don't have to work for anyone else other than yourself.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, but then I can sit on a beach with
your job will be trying to
that was a good movie, Joe.
A laptop here.
That was a good
margarita
movie.
in my hand, 10 blondes to the right, 10 brunettes to the left, and I'm good.
Dave.
Oh, another good movie by that I loved of his is
RV was pretty funny too.
RV. I loved RV because it was so funny.
It was stupid but funny.
I loved it.
Yeah, It was crazy, but it was funny.
Yeah.
There's also Bicentennial.
Yeah.
Man.
Bicentennial Man.
I loved him in Birdcage.
Yeah.
No, I didn't particularly care for that movie, but
I did. Popeye.
Oh, he did a good one on that
his
one.
first ever
Bye-bye.
movie. That was
But
his first ever movie.
That was Universal.
Yes.
But still.
Then there's 1 hour
Well,
photo.
we're just talking, John. We're talking. We're going.
Oh, you want to talk about a good Robin Williams movie, and it shows his comedic profile.
I
Just
told
one
you,
movie.
Mr. Wilson. I got to explain
Mrs.
to you guys.
Doubtfire.
I am Mr.
Yeah.
Wilson. I am Mr. Wilson from Home Improvement. All you can see is my
Mrs.
eye.
Doubtfire is one of
You don't want to
Robin
see
Williams'
Mr.
best
Wilson,
movies.
Yeah.
Well,
He's so funny in that.
how about an eye?
Oh gosh,
Dave,
he's
please.
doing his eye again.
Jeez.
Oh,
Here's that
and you cannot
Kelly.
forget about
There's
did
our
not
Kelly.
forget about the original Jumanji,
Oh yes, original
Robin
Jumanji.
Williams.
Yes. He was good in the original Jumanji.
The Fisher King.
Yeah,
I was giving
Right.
you an eye. That's right. I see you all. Legitimately.
Here's the Fisher King. Toys. I liked him in Toys.
yeah.
He did so many movies. It's unbelievable.
Jack, I liked him in Jack.
I like him in Jack, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was another one of those movies that's not high on my list. I mean, there were some movies that I liked.
Pretty high on my list. Robots. He did the
Yeah,
voice
say
acting.
robots, yeah.
Yep, he did the voice
Good,
acting.
Goodwill Hunting. Now there
Goodwill
was a
Hunting.
Good, movie.
Good one.
Goodwill Hunting.
The World According to Garp.
You know, I've never seen that movie. I never really.
That was a good movie.
Yeah, let's face it. That way, when we lost Robin Williams, we lost a good.
August Rush. Now he was
Yes,
not.
August Rush, yes.
I loved him in that, but I don't know if I liked Robin Williams as a bad guy.
No.
I can't see him as.
He
a
was a
guy.
bad guy in that movie. Yeah.
Yeah, I just
He was
can't see.
peddler.
I can't see him as a bad guy. I'm sorry.
And he was in that
He's
movie.
too
That's
clowny to be
one
a
of
bad
them.
guy.
But he did such a good job because he acted like he was crazy. You know, kind of. It's in his profile almost. The way he acts. Old
Yeah, I don't know.
Dogs. That was a good one. But that was with a bunch of actors. And Robin Williams, but
Yeah.
Oh, don't get me started with Jim Carrey. I do not like Jim Carrey at all. My only problem is I liked him. I only liked him in one movie for Jim Carrey, and that would have been The Grinch. I did think he did a good job.
Jim Carrey. Mask.
Yeah.
Did not like Mask.
I liked
I
the
did
Mask.
not- I
Only
did
if
not
you
like him
watch
as
Okay.
Liar,
Only the
liar.
first one, Dave. Don't watch
Yeah.
any of the others. Just watch the first one.
I tried to. I
Number
can't get
one.
into
That's the best out of all of them. Yeah. Oh, Dumb and Dumber was good. Yeah.
Yeah, he was amazing. He was an amazing actor.
it. Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
liked him with how he acted with Billy Crystal. When they did the farm.
Oh, yep. Ace Pet. That's another Jim Carrey one. Ace Ventura.
Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah.
I kind of sort of liked it. I don't know. It was I don't know.
I mean, anybody that drives around in a vehicle that looks like a dog, you lost me right there.
Well,
Hi, Amy.
Dave, it goes on the line of stupid funny, kind of like RV.
Yeah, but there was I can see the funniness in RV, but
there's a
who's gonna
genre,
drive in a big?
and he's
Listen,
part of it, but there's
listen.
other people in it too.
Hey, I can see him now. If they were driving the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile down the road, then you would have got my attention. But
Now, Dave, there's also other famous people that were in that genre, like Cheech and Chong.
Right, yeah.
no, I never did like Cheech and Chong.
Yeah,
Cheech and Chong were okay. They're
I
funny.
was never a fan of Cheech and Chong.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan
Now,
of this.
the one that I am a fan of, and I'm kind of glad he cleaned up. I wasn't a fan of him when he was younger, in his younger days, Eddie Murphy. But
oh yeah,
since he cleaned up as he got older and cleaned up his movies, I did like. I mean, because I liked him in all the Beverly Hill movies.
Yes, he was great in
those.
those.
You know, and I liked him in what was Daddy Daycare. You know, it was crazy. It was stupid, but it was a crazy.
Another person, in my opinion, that has a lot, just about as much funny movies as Robin Williams is one other person, John Candy.
Oh man, I'm sorry, but that was devastating loss.
Yes.
John Candy.
No, don't get me wrong.
You could not.
I think they both were both devastating in the same. Robin Williams and John Candy, but still.
I'm telling you though.
Tap in the hat.
If you tried to not laugh at John Candy, you couldn't.
Spaceballs. May I say more?
And hello, I do want to say hello,
more.
Amy from AJC Magic TV. Welcome in. It's good to see you, Amy. Home Alone. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Home Alone.
John Candy was in Home Alone. He was the truck driver that picked up.
Oh yeah.
He
wasn't a truck driver, but they rented the budget. He was that polka dude.
Yes, but he was, he was in the RV with him, kind of not RV, but the U-Haul. Sorry.
Yeah.
And that was pretty low on the scale of John Candy, but one of my higher ones for John Candy would have to be Uncle Buck.
Richard, you're on the same wavelength because I love Uncle Buck.
Uncle Buck,
like
all the way. Or Spaceballs. You have two to choose from.
There ain't nothing better than the part where he opens the trunk and says, "Hey, I want to show you something," and pulls out the axe.
Yes.
And has that big ass smile.
Now, Dave, there's one thing that is funnier than Uncle Buck for John Candy, and that's watching the originals of SNL when John Candy was in SNL.
Yes.
Like the TV show.
Yes.
Those were epic.
Oh my goodness, Paul, you mentioned another that.
Yep.
The Great
Outdoors.
With Dan Aykroyd and John Candy. Man, that movie was just
now,
oh my goodness.
Transition from one to another. Did you hear that the Fallout season 2 has a new star that is joining the crew, and it's going to be Macaulay Culkin. So the boy from the Home Alone series original.
Yeah, his career.
He had a really big stint of, hey, I'm on drugs, and he was pretty bad. I would have to say
his career pretty much.
But
he's off it now.
But now he's off of it. No, he's off of it.
He's off.
But he's getting back into acting. He's back in a role for acting.
I'm going to tell you this now. In all the years you watched actors, and I'm talking all the way from the
can they make a comeback
now?
Somehow,
once they ruin their career, their careers are never the same.
That can be true, but some have come back.
Yeah,
very few.
Robert Downey Jr.
It requires a certain kind of person. But
Robert Downey Jr. was in the wrong path.
But he still wasn't.
Yeah.
He was bigger when he was younger, but after he ruined his career a little bit, yes, he did come back with a strong thing. but it was never on the high plateau as his first few films. That's like Macaulay Culkin. He hit it big with Home Alone. I don't see his career ever getting that big again. I'm not saying he won't have some hit things. He probably will, but it's hard to get back to the top when you pretty much destroy your career and Hollywood turns your back on you. And but somewhere along, and you're right, there are people, Hollywood sometimes does step out and give them a second chance. And they do come back to have a decent movie career.
Yeah, especially if they prove that they can
but
work.
I don't think they'll ever get to where they were at one time when they hit the.
There's one way they could do it though, Dave. If he is back to acting, why not have like a kind of like they do nowadays reunion for the original film cast of Home Alone, documentary style?
Listen, you can't put Joe Pesci and Daniel Stern in the same room because they're nuts.
I know.
Those two criminals are.
Yeah. What do you guys think of Bill Crystal?
Oh, I love Billy Crystal.
Billy Crystal.
Oh.
But I don't know what ever happened to him because after Sleepless in Seattle, his career went on a lull. And I don't know if it's because he chose to or if it just he went down because Billy Crystal, he was big on the comedy scene. Then he got into acting, had some great movies. But then after Sleepless in Seattle, it just seems like.
You know what? Another great John Candy film that is on Disney Plus, because Disney got it merged with them because it was ABC, was Cool Runnings.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. that movie.
Disney Plus.
I love Cool Runnings.
I love Cool Runnings. One of his greatest films that was not centered around comedy, but it still was. It was
comedy, but it was
main premise.
No, there was actually some serious
action.
moments.
Action and sport, yeah.
But it was meant to be funny with some serious moments.
Yes.
About regretting about what he did because he cheated, and then his medals were taken away. I mean, that's a heavy.
So
burden for an athlete.
I'll leave with this one last movie. Planes, Trains, Automobiles. John Candy.
I like John Candy, and I like Steve Martin. I just did not care for the movie.
I know.
I don't know if it was.
I like Steve Martin, but I'm not a huge fan of Steve Martin.
I love Steve Martin. I got to see him in concert.
I like Steve Martin.
I got to see him with his banjo group in concert.
I love Steve Martin in certain things.
Yes. Now, if you really want to see a Steve Martin, he's still going. He's still acting really well.
I'm going to tell you.
He's done a really good job with his new series.
I will tell you one that I love. I didn't particularly care for him when he was younger. Again, it was like Eddie Murphy. He a little bit too raw. Bill Murray.
Oh, Bill Murray.
I don't think he gets the accolades like he should. I mean, heaven knows, and he's played some crazy parts. I mean, honestly, as stupid as the one I'm thinking of, you can't help it but love him when he was playing the groundskeeper and Caddyshack, and he blows up the car.
Yeah,
boom, boom.
But Bill Murray already has one franchise that's bigger than that.
Yes, Danny DeVito. I love Danny DeVito.
Yeah, I love Danny DeVito. I love Danny DeVito even from when he was in Taxi.
Dave, Ghostbusters. Bill Murray and Ghostbusters.
Groundhog Day.
Groundhog Day. Yes. Caddyshack.
Yes. Bill Murray's had some now because I know as he got older, there was some of the ones where he was an older person. I didn't particularly care for some of those movies, but yeah, Groundhog Day, Caddyshack, Ghostbusters.
I like
You know,
Big Bill Murray as an older actor. I do.
Yeah.
I do. One who I'm not too fond of. Yeah, Billy Crystal. Yeah, so Silly City Slickers. I love that in him in that movie.
yeah,
Groundhog
that's
Day.
a good one too, Paul.
He was young
Chevy,
in Groundhog Day.
Chevy Chase. I'm not a huge fan of
Oh,
Chevy Chase.
Chevy
Oh,
Chase.
you don't
I'm
like?
not a huge fan of him. I mean, he's
Now, see, I
okay
like Chevy
and
Chase.
he's good. I'm just
Yeah.
not a big fan of his.
Now, here's my thing. I love Chevy Chase. I'm just not a fan of all of the National Lampoon things. that they did.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, I love the National Lampoon's Vacation. I love the National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Oh, he must have had to leave.
Yeah.
But yeah, I kind of Stephanie. What? Tell Stephanie why isn't she in here saying hello herself?
His
We
Debbie's
would love to see Stephanie. It would be nice for a Stephanie sighting.
Yeah, I think I got a cold from the trip.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Well, I got soaking wet Sunday. It started pouring.
Really?
John Spaceship Years and I went to Disney Springs. Not Sunday, Monday, and we were waiting online for Gideon's, and it started pouring rain.
Well, I'm glad it didn't rain on Sunday because I had a little wait in line at the Everglazed Donuts, which I still have to do a vlog on that. As soon as I eat dinner, that's going to be my dessert for tonight. But yeah, I just and here's the thing, and I look forward to bringing more Disney content back to this channel in the new year as soon as I can get some things. Because I do look, and I can already tell you, I do know that there will be a special on New Year's Eve. So make sure y'all come hang out. If you're not busy hanging out with family and other things, and you, so if you want to come hang out with us on New Year's, Debbie, you're more than welcome.
Yeah. Yeah.
And make sure you take care of yourself. I hope you're taking medicine for it, Debbie.
Yeah, I need to. I need to get some. Get some water.
We got a Debbie Thuner.
Oh,
Yeah,
hi, Debbie.
If you need to go take some medicine, go take some medicine real quick. We're not going nowhere. I'm sitting around doing nothing anyway, so. But anyways, so yeah, you guys can expect more Disney content, and we may do some Disney movie reviews on here. We'll obviously talk about any updated Disney cruise line, strictly Disney cruise line on here. But this show, are you? Oh, Debbie, I am so sorry. You should have tripped me. Next time you have my permission, trip me. I am so sorry.
What happened? What happened?
Apparently, Debbie Thuner tried to say hello to me, and I walked right on by. Next time, do that, because I don't know if that was that when I was heading towards Molly when I first got there, or was that later up in the meetup? But either way, if you had to, lasso me, and if you had to, get Debbie to help you lasso me, because I know she will. I do want to. next time when I was saying hi to Jeff, oh, you should have tripped me. Next time, trip me, do something. You know, I was trying to, because I really wanted to go to the Magical Night of Hope. I was disappointed. And that was partially why I didn't want to come down there, because it would have been too hard not being able to see a lot of you guys. Obviously, I missed not being able to see Paul and Stephanie, but I understand their situation. So next time they come down, Paul, you and Stephanie have to promise me the next time you come down to Disney, we make a day and we do lunch or something. Yes, yes. Make sure I do that, Debbie. I'm going to hold you to that. Good. Because obviously things here are still not smooth. It's still going to be another 5 or 6 months before we even see a house back on my property. So, I'm still out in Timbuktu and limbo, but we're going to do what we can to same here, Debbie. I agree. I was looking, and it was Paul that encouraged me to come down. So I'm kind of glad. I guess some people might have known I was coming because the word did spread quick, but a lot of people were caught off guard that I got there. Listen, I don't care if I'm with my lady friend. If I'm with my lady friend, she can meet you too. She knows I love my Disney. Yes, I am so. But Debbie, please forgive me. I am so sorry. You should have had somebody. You should have had somebody lasso me down, because legitimately I was all over the place. Obviously I got lassoed when Molly took me over to meet Molly's mom, which was awesome to meet Molly's mom. It was great. Obviously it's next time I will have to make sure I meet Debbie Thurner. Now she's at the top of the list, because I've met Debbie, I've met Molly. Now Debbie Thurner's at the top of the list. Y'all have to remind me.
Oh, we'll make sure of it, Dave.
Oh, I know you will, Debbie.
I'll be your personal manager to make sure that you meet all the people you need to meet.
Well, I actually need to. Speaking of managers, I need to get with all the managing mods. We may be doing. If all you guys are still wanting to do managing mods, please let me know, because I'm going to start working on some things now. Because I'm going to tell you guys now, Memorial Day, I'm going to be doing a Memorial Day special for veterans. And Paul, I need to get with you too. I know you guys will probably be doing something, and I don't know exactly what time we will do it, but I'm already going to reach out to Pete after the new year and talk to him about coming on for a little while on that. And it's not just about the veterans and the soldiers. It's about people that serve public service as well.
Right.
And then obviously I'm going to start working on, I don't know what we're going to do yet. I haven't figured it all out, but there will be a Give the Kids the World fundraiser.
Yeah, I want to get more
Well,
involved.
yeah,
in
but
that
Paul,
myself.
you are a veteran of public service. It's not just about public service. We're reaching out now more than just, yes, veterans are important. Obviously, it means a lot to me as I served in the military. Um, uh, but we also, while for the ones that were on the front line, there were the people that were taking care of people back here, public safety wise, and so yeah, you're a veteran of the public safety. So don't say you're not a veteran. You're just a different type of veteran.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to do more with the Give Kids the World. I want to volunteer my time.
I actually wanted to do that this time around over the holidays, but I really am going to reach out to them. I want to actually go down there on a Saturday, take a tour, and actually try to do their volunteer training. And you should, Paul, because you do.
Definitely,
You guys are
Paul.
on the home front line, and I can speak from everybody in here, and I know Debbie will back me up in a second. We appreciate what you all did, Paul. You guys are on the front home line taking care of people, police, fire and rescue. You guys are on the home front line.
Mm-hmm.
And
Definitely.
you mean you mean to a lot to us in this community. And I'm like Pete. I'm slowly growing, but I'm paving the way for people behind me, I hope. And that's about. And then there's our Molly.
There's
Hello, Molly.
Hi, Jen. I'm
Yeah, you
losing my
did all
voice.
three.
I know.
I'm
I keep
Mr.
telling him.
Okay. I had to say this again. I am Mr. Wilson from Home Improvement. All you can see is my eyes.
But we want to see your beautiful face.
Are you kidding? I'm liable to scare everybody out of here. That's why I keep it on the eye level. That way you can all see the.
Oh, Dave.
But yes, again, and of course there was Molly and Molly. Tell your mom it was a pleasure to meet her as well. I'm so glad I got to meet you guys, and I'm glad I got to meet a lot of you guys last Sunday. And Molly, I don't know when you want me to reach out to you, but I leave Monday the 23rd to go to Michigan. Oh, I did. I was great. I'm glad she was there. I was so proud to be able to meet her. What about you, Debbie?
I was excited. I love
I was.
Molly's mom.
I actually was exasperated that she. I mean, I don't know if it was you that dragged me over there or she wanted to meet me, but I'm whatever it was a pleasure to meet her. Oh, Molly, make sure you make sure you. What the heck did I? Okay, hold on. There we go. Back to normal. But yes, because if we can hook up and meet for lunch, and it'll be good to see you guys again. Yeah, I hope your ankle's doing good, Joe. I hope you're on top of it, and we're sending you prayers.
Yeah.
It seems like everybody's going through something because
Yeah.
the prayer chat, the community prayer chat, had been lighting up this today for some reason.
Yeah. Yeah.
It seems like everybody was going through something.
Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah.
Because I know for us that are involved with the community prayer chat, we saw it light up this afternoon. It was something, one thing or another. It sure has. Well, this community seems like it's been hit the last several months.
Yeah.
I think.
It's been very challenging times this year, that's for sure.
But what? I told you, I'm Mr. Wilson. I can only show my eyes. Good gravy. Molly's gonna keep me on my toes now. No.
That's what I said, Molly. I said the same thing. I don't want to see Mr. Wilson. I want to see Dave.
Oh, and there is Pete.
Hey, Pete. Hello, Pete.
And it was good to see Pete again too. It was actually good to see a lot of you guys last week, and it's always good to see. No, Pete sent me the microphone. Oh, there's Tina Marie. We got a Tina Marie sighting in the house. Hello, hi Tina, and welcome in, Pete. Yeah, no, it was I think it was Dave Stragan sent me the camera, and that's the camera I'm using. It's the Logitech, which is working great. I just hadn't been able, and I've got the camera. I still got the microphone, but hadn't been able to find a good stand for it yet. And then all of a sudden, the hurricane hit, so it's got it, and I plan on using it. I just got to get. And then there's Flipper's Pool. Jason, hello, buddy. Wow, Debbie, I'm glad we're still going. We're getting all the cool club in now. Oh, okay. Well, well, tell Tina we said hi.
Yes, exactly.
But it's still good to see you, Jason. But I don't know. Got all the cool kids are coming out now, Debbie.
Yep.
Y'all just missed Richard, so and of course the one good thing was everything was behaving. We just didn't have Mike in here. Otherwise, I would have to have Debbie referee those two because obviously, like I said,
I have to referee.
I know I behave.
No, I have to referee you.
Me,
Mr. Wilson, not Wilson.
Not Mr. Listen, why can't I be Mr. Wilson?
Because you're not.
I can be Mr. Wilson. See, you just do it this way.
No. Up, 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 up.
What? I can be Mr. Wilson. I mean, all you saw was his eyes and heard his voice.
Yeah, well, Mr. Wilson is not running a YouTube channel. Mr. Dave is. You're running a YouTube channel. and we have to see the Dave. That's right, Mr. Dave.
Oh, good
Thank
great.
you, Molly. Thank you. And I said
Wow.
it too.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess I have to behave. Now I really have to behave because I'm getting it from Debbie on one end, and now Molly has spoken. That's the end.
We really have to manage you now, Dave.
Yes, but then that's because the channel is fired back up now, and we are rolling. I'm going to behave, Pete, because I'm between two right now that and I am definitely going to behave now, Pete, for sure. And besides, cracking the wow. Now I'm really going to have to behave. See, I told you I always behave, Debbie.
No, you don't always behave. We have to tell you to behave.
Uh-oh. Well, that's okay.
That's right.
It's no shenanigans. What shenanigans? Anyways, well, hey, I never caused the shenanigans. I leave that to Mike and Richard. I never do the shenanigans. The only shenanigans I do
Thank you, Jill.
Look, this is me. Okay. This is me. And this is Mike and Richard.
No, it's not. It's you included.
I'm just saying. Oh, Jill, come on. Don't help them.
Thank you. Exactly.
Oh,
that's what I told him, Molly. That's exactly what I told him. Hi, Dean.
Oh, and then there's our good friend Dean. Now, it was a great pleasure to meet him, and I look forward to hanging out with him when I get back from Michigan. Boy, I'll just get. How am I getting railroaded here tonight?
Well, it is your show.
Well, that's okay. Yeah, I guess that I will do this. Actually, two songs are in order here. There's two songs in order here. First, Debbie came on the show, so I'm going to do this. It's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow when we always see Debbie. It's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow when she's always smiling away. You'll know when you're down, but then you'll be lifted up when you see Debbie smiling. It's always a great, big, beautiful day. It's a great, big day. Smile away. Oh, now I know. Hey, I was singing from the Carousel of Progress, Nick. I didn't.
Yeah, but he's saying the future, the next song.
I didn't say when it was coming, but in this case, this is for Molly. It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all. It's a small world after all. It's a small, small world. Right. See, that's why I need to be Mr. Wilson. That way I can hide my eyes and you don't have to see me singing. Well, hey Nick, I mean, you opened the can of worms when you went up to Maryland and sung Small World. So I am not doing the karaoke next year. No, nope, nope,
Oh,
nope.
yes,
That's the
you
one thing
are.
I am not doing.
Oh, yes,
And
you
I will
are.
promise you this: Debbie and Molly can drag me screaming up there, but I am not singing.
Yes, you are.
Small Debbie after all. Hey, hey, Paul. No, 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 no. I will not be. I will not be dragged up there to be doing. And hello, Dean. Yeah, I know Debbie. Debbie was. I'm going to sit back and let Debbie do all the singing. I'm going to. I'll be the one taking care of the karaoke relaxation time. Yeah, that'll be me. That'll be my job for karaoke. I'll be sitting back relaxing. There you go. We'll let Jen sing it next time. And by the way, welcome in, Movie Mania Nick. Good to see you, buddy. There you go, boy. There you go, Jen. You and Nick can do it. And I'll tell you what, I'll be the conductor. I'll stand up there and conduct you. Well, I can carry a little. I can carry a little tune, but how much will you get paid?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Send in the clowns. Oh, I don't know about sending in the
Oh
clowns.
boy, Jill. Oh boy, oh boy.
Oh my goodness. Well, hey, somebody has to have a clowns. I mean, what can you say? How about what we need to get Dean up there? He can sing. He can sing. Send in the turkey legs. Sing in the turkey legs. No, I will tell you this. If I did any song, I will do one of my favorite songs. I would actually do somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue. When the dreams are coming, the dreams are true. And I have to have the rest of the words, but yes, I mean, I got to admit, yes, I can carry a tune,
You can
and yes,
sing.
I can
You have a
sing.
good voice, Dean. You can do it.
Well, then I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll build a car on the stage, put you in a car seat, and make you think you're in the car, and you can sing for us.
Or the shower.
Well, I don't know about the shower thing. That's let's see, turkey, hokey pokey. There you go. That's what I do. They just ain't gonna get me on. When I do come next year, they just ain't get me on stage. Molly. Well, Debbie said the same
that's
thing.
what I see. That's what I said. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly
There
what
you go.
I'm
Debbie
saying.
said the same thing. So Debbie
Yep.
and Jen are, no wonder I had to behave, because now with the two of them on the same page, now that they've met me. Okay, Paul. Boy, is the shenanigans getting. I'm loving it. Oh, okay. I'll do this. I ain't monetized yet, anyways. But hold on. Way past that. Hold on, guys. I'll do this. This is for all the ladies in our community. Oh, I gotta see if I can find it. What was that?
Exactly, Molly. Exactly.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, this is for all of us, because this community. This is for the whole community, since a lot of us are going through a lot of issues, and I know, especially in the last few days, like Molly said, that this community has been hit with things. And this has always been one of my favorite songs. Okay, come on. I will do this for everybody. Sunshine, my shoulders make me happy. Sunshine in my eyes can make me cry. Sunshine on the water looks so lovely. Sunshine almost always makes me high. If I had a day that I could give you, if I hey, just like today, I had a song that I could sing for you. Sing a song to make you feel this way. Sometimes my shoulders make me happy. Sunshine in my eyes can make me cry. Sunshine on the loner looks so lovely. Sunshine almost always makes me high. If I had a tale that I could tell you, I'd tell a tale sure to make you smile. If I had a wish that I could for you, make a wish for sunshine on all the way. Wow, sunshine on my shoulders make me happy. Sunshine in my eyes can make me cry. Sunshine on the water looks so lovely. Sunshine almost always makes me high. Sunshine almost all the time makes me high. Sunshine almost always. All right, there you go. Gave you one good karaoke song.
Very nice. Very nice.
Now, what was everybody saying? I'm not sure about that, Paul. Of course, it is a little bit harder to sing when you're sitting down. Yeah, it could be. I do love John. There's a lot of songs of John Denver's I love,
Yeah.
but then there's a lot of also like Margaritaville. There's also some of the songs I love from what's his name too. Good night, Nick. Have a good night, buddy. See, look at that. I already chased 3 or 4 people out.
Yeah, I'm gonna be. Yeah, Country Roads is a good song too.
Yes. Country roads take me home to the place where I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Yes, I do. And I'll admit I do have a voice. I can belt out some tunes, people. So yeah, and I might even get up the courage to go on stage. It's not like I'd be afraid because I sing in front of my church, so it's not like it's.
And it's and among friends too. So
Yeah, but the only thing is, then I would have to start charging for when they start wanting my autographs, I'm gonna have to start charging for autographs.
Hey.
What can you say?
Uh,
All right, guys.
yeah, I was gonna say I need to.
You need to get some rest. I need to get dinner. I need to do my food vlog on my poinsettia Everglazed donuts. But I do believe that in 25 minutes, this and that will be going. I don't know who else is streaming right now. I don't think there's a.
Pete will be on later tonight.
I don't know if that's good or bad, Jill. Look, I will admit that I can sing a tune and belt. I'm not the best singer in the world, but I can. And when it does come to karaoke, have a great night, Molly.
Yep.
Yes. Make sure that Insomniacs. I'm going to try to catch it tonight, unless I fall asleep because I worked 15 hours yesterday. But yes, I will make sure we catch the Insomniacs and make sure everybody checks out this and that. Check out the Insomniacs. Pete they do a great job on Wednesday night with that. And make sure you catch out the Triple C's this coming Sunday. They should be back. Molly, Stephanie, Sammy D, the works, Angela Minta.
Yeah.
The ladies will be back, I think, this coming Sunday. So make sure you guys check out the Triple C too. Yeah, I'm usually getting ready to go to sleep, but I do got to do one thing before I do anything. And I always have to play this in case, for anybody that watches the replay. Supported by my channel.
Whether it's luxury or fun in the sun, Dave's got the tips to make your cruise number one. Tune in, sit back, let's plan your stay on Cantrell Country's Travel Way. It's Cantrell Country's Travel Way, setting sail on adventure every day. From island south to ocean blue, we got your cruising covered through and through. Pack your bags and set your sights. We're cruising seas and booking flights from the ports to the waves where dreams come alive. Dave Cantrell is here to guide your ride. It's Cantrell Country's Travel Way, setting sail on adventure every day. From island stops to ocean blue, we've got your cruising covered through and through.
All right, guys. Yes. So if you are new to my channel and you're new watching, make sure you guys reach out to me if you want to travel. I do a travel channel as well. We will be doing the cruise line tomorrow night. I don't know exactly what we're going to talk about on the cruise line, but we will do something on the cruise line show tomorrow night. And we definitely, the Dave's Vacation Oasis is going to take a hiatus until we're into the new year. So that one will be, because we got Christmas Eve next Tuesday. We got New Year's Eve the following Tuesday. So 2 weeks from next Tuesday, the Dave's Vacation Oasis will return. So I think that'll be the second Tuesday. No, it'll be the first Tuesday in January when it'll return. But then we'll have the Disney Life on Wednesday on this channel. I'm pretty sure we're going to have a late night crackpots on Saturday night with the cafe chat, where everybody else will misbehave. I'll be the angel. I mean, But anyways, thank you for coming in, Debbie. I'm glad Richard was able to come in and hang out for a while. And I'm glad a lot of our friends came in tonight. It was so good to see everybody tonight. But yeah, I need to go get dinner. I'm getting hungry here. And it's 8:41. I didn't expect to go this long, but It's been a blast.
Yeah, and January 7th is my birthday, so we could do something on my birthday.
Well, we're going to do, if you want to come celebrate it, Debbie, we'll celebrate it on the Disney Life on the 1st. If you listen,
7th.
you are now part of these shows, so you're more than welcome to come on. You know, I know you can't always be on because sometimes you're not feeling the best or you got things that come up,
Right.
but you know, all you have to say is, even if I forget to ask you, don't be afraid to IG me and say, would you like me to come on?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, Tuesday. So Dave's Vacation Oasis will return on January 7th. But we will have the rest of the shows normally. Oh, except though, we will have a stream on Tuesday for anybody that want to hang out. I actually have to get with, I have to see what we're going to do. I'll probably play some music. We're going to have some fun. I know I'll have some cake and some other things. I really need to get some party things. Maybe I'll get a big horn for when the ball drops on the 31st. We will be doing and I'll probably start it at 9 o'clock. So we'll probably go 3 to 4 hours on Tuesday the 1st, or on January 31st, a week from next Tuesday for New Year's. So, because I do know that mine will be a home stream. I don't know if Pete's doing anything. I don't know if he was planning on anything. I know there's people planning on streaming from the parks on New Year's, so you'll have a lot of different things to check out. So,
Right.
So with that, guys, I'm going to say what I always say. Again, thank you, Jill, for coming in, and Debbie being in here, and Jonathan being in here, Paul being in here, Molly coming in, Pete coming in, Dean coming in, Movie Mania Nick coming in, Kevin Theme Park Adventures coming in, Debbie Thunert coming in, Glory and Jason Thibodeau coming in.
Flipper.
Flipper's Pool coming in. It was great to see Flipper in there. Obviously, I guess the things are going to get Dave Strahan coming in. I mean, obviously, this channel is going to be getting. I guess I'm going to have to start behaving now that Molly and Debbie haven't met him and thing. Yes, and tell Stephanie thank you for ninja listening. But I do hope to see her back in the chat one of these days. I know she's busy with school and all that, and right now it's getting ready for the holidays. Understand that. So with that, guys, I'm going to always say what I always say. Thank you from the world of Disney Magical Theme Parks. May you wish upon a star and your dreams come true. Have a magical day. Goodbye, everyone.
Good night.
Night.